basically, we've redesigned the entire product now. So we have, it's all new, it's all on a responsive design. This will work on any device. It'll work on of course, the screen here on the PC. It'll work on, so it'll also work on any tablet or phone, any platform. So it's not Android specific or anything. It's basically just a web browser, and you can run it anywhere, anytime, as long as you have internet access. So here's a picture of the dashboard, essentially coming up. Same thing you're seeing on the screen, except in a mobile view, as long as we have internet access.
Yeah, the internet here sucks.
And of course, it'll scale depending on which size it is. So basically, what you're seeing on the dashboard is you have a set of graphs on top, which you can see the financial data in here. Also doing things like network monitoring through SNMP, which we can support now, so you can put in your IDs, so you can pull up graphs of specific interfaces that you want to see when you log in, right? So we also have a list of known issues, so these are all your open trouble tickets and their severity levels. So you can click on this to get right to your ticket. We also have scheduled deployments here on this map. Now we can change what map comes up depending on your role and your system. So with tech, you might probably like to see a scheduled appointments for the day. You might like to see network status or something like that, right? So we can also, we also have a calendar. And all this is permission based, so for instance, again, if a technician logs in, he might only see his schedule or the map that he wants to see for his appointments for the day, because he probably doesn't need to see his trouble tickets or graphing information, right? Especially you don't want to see financial information, right? So just a quick run through. Of course, we still do some of the old stuff like customer qualification. So I'm just going to pull up quickly a customer, so you can qualify a customer. So here we go. If you fill out the sales form, once you finish filling out the address, it's going to geocode them. It's also going to track and block reference them for future 477 reporting issues. If you want to move this customer, I'm just going to say he's not in the right place, so I'm going to move him way over here. And I'm just going to say customer done. So I'm going to qualify him. So with one click, I'm going to go out and find any APs within range of this customer and draw a line of sight. So very quickly, now we have this. You can get data off the profiles just by moving along here. Okay. So now I know what's going to service him, and I can open the work order and schedule a work order. So to save some time, I'm going to go ahead and send to the existing work order. Actually, I'm going to go back to the dashboard and go from there. So here's the work orders for today. So I'm decided to repopulate for me. Come on, there it is. So click on this, because I know that one's due today. So here's a work order. It looks similar to what we have currently, but it's a much better layout. So we have billing information, of course. A lot of this gets drug over from the sales contact, and then you can set your options. Of course, you set your payment options and things like that, of course, down here. And then you can go to plans. This is where you would add the service plans. Basically, you can add additional plans, basic installation, routers, whatever. You can just keep adding. Technical data. So we support lots of different technologies now. Wireless, fiber, DSL, cable, internet, dial-up. So all these have their own set of technical fields. And a lot of this data. So a lot of this information is pulled from our inventory and IP management system now. So for instance, depending on what router and sector they're attached to and how you've assigned IPs within the network, it only shows you your available IPs, okay? And your question, IPv6 compliant? Yes, it is. So we can put in IPv6 address. So basically, same thing. If you have a static or public IP, you can put that in as well. If you want to choose a piece of equipment here from your inventory, this will only show if you have your technician and he has an inventory assigned to his truck. It will only show what's on his truck. If you don't have it assigned to him, you can see everything in stock. Okay, so you assign that piece of equipment from inventory. You can assign a second one from inventory if you want, or just put in a customer-owned router MAC if you want to track that data. So you also have notes and pictures here. So you can put in notes and you can upload pictures. If you're on a mobile device, or doing this on a mobile device, you can actually upload the picture directly from your camera or from your picture gallery and all that. Okay. So it's pretty easy to upload pictures now. I can show you that. This is actually a picture that I took from this device. It was uploaded earlier. I'm showing somebody. Also, when you get to the end and you complete the work order, save the data. You're going to come here to the completion form. It's going to make you baseline your data, so you have a nice record of it. And then you can add more notes. We also have a customer agreement, which you can have a customer read through on a mobile or a tablet or a phone. And then you can sign it. And of course, on the tablet, they can just sign with their finger. You know, in theory, you have to use a mouse, of course. And once it saves, you finish. When you finish it, it'll go out and do any provisioning events on your network, so anything you've set up to go do provision radius servers, routers, create queues, whatever you tell it to do. We have a nice new ticketing system. When we do that, we're going to get into the customer records. So I'm just trying to search for everything, and then I can use these fields to filter. So I'm just going to bring up a customer notifications because I want to show you the issues. So here's John Wayne. You just put in a profile picture of your customer if you want. Notice right here we say known related network issues. So anything upstream from this customer that you have a ticket on, it's going to show you right away right here. So if the customer calls in, you don't know what's affecting him, you can look right here and say, okay, well, there's a network issue, so now I don't really have to dig much further. I can open this ticket right from here if I click on it. We also have alertable notes. So you'll see number 4 right there telling you about 4 note alerts. And you can set alerts so that if somebody calls in maybe and they've been suspended and they say, oh, can you turn me back on? If they're chronic late payer and they say, nah, we really can't do that this time. I can write a note so any other CSR comes in here, I can flag it as alertable. They can read that note. So it's nice red. It's telling you, hey, look at me before you do anything else.
This guy, John Wayne's obviously a deadbeat. You can't pay his bills.
That's right. If you want to edit this stuff, obviously we've laid this out for kind of a mobile environment, but if you want to edit it, just bring up a form in space so you can edit it. So this way we don't have a giant form that you have to scroll all the way through on your mobile. You can just click on the section that you need. So of course we do all the billing stuff, of course, invoicing, open invoices to be read, statements, just the transactions with a running balance. We have transactions tab. If you want to add a transaction like a payment or credit or something like that, that's what you would do. Okay. So, and then of course we have the service plans. So again, this is service plan data. You can look at tickets, create new tickets, look at notes, that kind of stuff. This is where you would do analysis of what you need to do for this customer's pay. So once you create, they're having trouble, you can create a ticket right from here. So we're actually showing you the sorry. So if I want to create a new ticket, you can come here. There it is. And service plan. And the severity level, and then you can create custom checklists, right? So these are all editable by you. So you can create whatever checklist that you want your CSRs to do. So whether it's a wireless service or if it's an email problem, you have a different checklist, right? So you can have any kind of checklist you want, all editable. You can create as many types as you want.
You're saying that.
And then the options here, we just have like pass, fail, like C notes, or not applicable, right? So I'm just going to click some of these and then hit create. Once you create these, it's going to take you to an editable mode of this. And so now you have basic information. If you need to know a little bit more about this customer, like you want to do some more testing right away, this will give you some basic information about where he is on the network and that kind of stuff. So you can also set your severity level here. You can set your escalation level. You're also able to set your own escalation path, so who's in that escalation path. So when you change this level, it's going to notify those people. If they're logged in, they're going to get a notification up here. They can click this, it'll pull down a little list of what the alert was, and they can go to that ticket right there. They're also going to get an email notifying them that they've been alerted about a ticket that's in their information path. So, and then of course you can add notes. You can also reference other tickets. So if you have a network outage or something, and it's a customer, you can reference that network outage ticket so that when you close that ticket, it will come back here and say, hey, I've updated this, this other issue, this ticket may be resolved. You can also create a work order right from here and go and schedule somebody to do that. Okay. So we've kind of already been through customers and ticketing. Of course, we also have network. We go through the inventory. So you can add all your products to inventory very quickly. I'll just do So you have, I'll just type ubiquity, something or another. This is what's in inventory. If you were typing a new product code, nothing would show up, of course. You just go ahead and keep typing and hit enter, and that would indicate that you're putting in a new one. It's going to bring up one you'll have. So here's one that's already in inventory product. We have a notification level of 10. So if it drops below that number, then it'll notify you. We can also assign vendors, so who we get this from, what their product numbers are, so that we can create POs for them. Okay. So of course, here's your vendors, and you can put in whatever vendors you want, and those shipping addresses, so we can manage RMAs, of course, too. So I'm going to show you this is version 4. So ubiquity, pull this up. This is going to be in the warehouse and stock. So this is basic information about this. We have vendors, all of whether it's owned or leased. This one happens to be a leased one. Track your lease rate, expiration when you leased it, serial numbers, max, where it's assigned. If I was going to RMA,
in about a week or so, all of
I'm sorry. And now you're putting into RMA. And now I can track my RMA. So I can put in my RMA number, ship date, tracking number. This will actually pull up a Google search for my track.
you get out,
So I can track it. Return tracking number. So you can track the status of your report.
So the new WISPMon, compared to the old, seems to be pretty much everything other than doing the installation for you.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And for those that, I know there's a few people that didn't particularly care for some aspects, such as Adobe systems.
Flash. No more Flash.
It's all gone, so it'll work everywhere.
you open it up,
Yeah, it looks
okay, here's the workbook.
awesome.
Scheduling, calendaring. All your calendar is color coded by your user. So and depending on your roles, you can only see either your calendar or whatever roles can be done. Okay. Full scheduling system. Of course, there's lots of stuff we didn't get through, but
So feel free to reach out to WISPMon guys for more in-depth. So what's going on here?
all right.
Thank you, and I look forward to actually